Okay, so now that we've finished brainstorming, hi everyone, it's Matt from Academia, and in this series of videos we're looking at how to structure an essay, at least in a simple way. So here we have the different structures to use for the different paragraphs, and if you watch the other videos you'll see each one of these paragraphs in a lot more detail. So starting with the introduction, basically we want to go through this 3-sentence pattern. We can add other things depending on the level that we're using for the essay, but it's good to start with some kind of time statement. We can use things like these days, recently, which will be discussed in a further video. And then the key point is to paraphrase the topic of the question. And then once we've done that, we want to introduce the point of view that we're talking about, and then we can summarize the scope, and the scope is connected to the topic. So the topic is very broad, very overarching, and the scope is always one kind of part of that overall topic. And then finally we want to say, in this essay, I will, and for the purpose of the essay we're looking at in the next series of videos, we want to choose whether we agree or disagree with the topic and the scope, and we will talk about that here. And then in body 1 and body 2, we follow the same structure, but we do need to have 2 paragraphs. That's very important. And leaving a line between the paragraphs is a nice way of signposting that we're going on to a new part of the essay. So in both body 1 and body 2, we want to introduce some key reasons. And it's always good to have 2 reasons for one paragraph. So overall, you really need to have 4 reasons minimum. And once we've done that, we want to use some of these things. We don't have to use all of them, but we can use examples. We can explain what we mean by the key reasons. Statistics is always a good option as well. And if we have a personal experience, that can really be beneficial to put into the body as well. And then lastly, we want to summarize the key points. And with body 1, here, we can also connect into the second body paragraph. And that can help with our fluency throughout the essay. And then finally, for the last paragraph, we want to write the conclusion. This should not introduce any new ideas. What we want to do is summarize the key reasons that we've spoken about in body 1 and body 2. And to use different words, paraphrase that. And then finally, make our final statement, what the point is that we want to cover, or we have covered in our essay, and then we can reiterate or make clear again that we agreed or disagreed with the topic and scope back here. So make sure that you watch the other videos to see this in more detail. I'm going to write something up and then I will be back shortly. Yeah,